Sick with no remedy. All my thoughts come from loud and some Hennessy. God told me show mercy to my enemy, but the devil saying make his ass a memory. I'm blacking out and yesterday is just a blur to me. And the only way to stop me is to murder me. I spit it hot, I burn a track to the 3rd degree. A surgeon to the beat, I give it open heart surgery. I give it life, I keep it real. I'm spitting life. I spit it sick with no remedy. All my thoughts come from loud and some Hennessy. God told me show mercy to my enemy, but the devil saying make his ass a memory. I'm blacking out and yesterday is just a blur to me. And the only way to stop me is to murder me. I spit it hot, I burn a track to the 3rd degree. A surgeon to the beat, I give it open heart surgery. I give it life, I keep it real. I'm spitting life.
Yo, it's the mother-loving
Porch Monkey
Pod. Why did I mute
Podcast.
Yeah, well, maybe, I don't know.
You can't say monkey.
Please don't forget the podcast.
Please don't
Please
forget
don't
the
forget.
podcast.
Chop you dead in your neck, sucker.
Not sucker.
Sucker. You's a sucker.
Good job, Mickey. I'm going to cut the effects today. I'm going to get right into it. There's a lot going on. So, first and foremost, it's your boy Jimmy, VIP, a.k.a. the son of Jarrell.
The son of
There's
Jarrell.
an S on my chest.
That's on his chest. There's a telephone booth somewhere around it.
I landed.
There you go, Cloud died already.
Yeah.
And right by his side,
Okay.
his brother from another mother is
Okay.
me, War Z,
Z?
a.k.a. if you seen me running out that Capitol building on TV, mind your business.
Mind your business.
Shut up.
Just know that I own half of South Dakota now. Just know that. I got the paperwork to prove it. I own it. I'm coming to claim it.
Yo,
Do it.
before
South
we get into
Dakota.
the gang, I just want to let you know, if you were coming out of that Capitol building, you weren't coming out.
Nah.
Yeah, baby. I was up there.
Not
Man,
you.
they would have
If you
clapped
was-
me
exactly.
on
Not you.
They would have made
Not
sure
you.
all the other
Not
white
you.
people got away. They,
Not you.
any one of my
There's
Cocoa
one.
Not
Puff
you.
complexion. They would have clapped me on sight.
But I just want to let you know that, as usual, the PMP gang, of course, Dr. Do-It-All right here.
Yeah, he's
I
back.
thought he was going to be going to take his LSAT today.
Next week.
Next week? Okay.
Yeah, he's taking his LSAT next week, so
So salute to the young
Salute.
Padawan.
yes.
We also have, of course, Sports Dude.
Sports dude with the info.
Duty.
Yes.
Sports dude, yes.
Yeah.
Hello,
So
guys.
fantastic.
And we also have,
Info guy. Look,
What is
info.
He's sucking on his info right now?
He's already on a conspiracy.
He's already on his.
right?
He's
searching for a
already searching.
conspiracy,
Right.
But
now.
we have info guy. I don't know if he's a regular, but he's sure sticking around.
Right.
We got info guy.
Yes.
We
It
also
has-
have
Go ahead.
new. We have to shout out the New Vision logo.
Oh, yeah.
and the brand.
New Vision.
Yeah.
As you see, the merch looks really good.
spectacular.
It makes me wanna.
I mean, I don't know if you can see it. I don't feel like.
Yes.
Right.
He does it, but it's because it's not showing up too much. On
Yeah.
camera.
Because the color.
But the camera, the scheme of it is amazing.
Right,
So
right,
just trust to believe.
Yes. And also brought to us by
Disco.
100 Radio. Like, click, and subscribe.
Disco.
And we've noticed that y'all have been doing a little bit of job with
100.
subscribers.
Yeah.
Keep it
Good
up.
job, y'all. We appreciate it, definitely.
Tell a
Definitely.
friend, tell another friend. and,
Tell
all the
another
time.
friend and
And
another
get it
friend.
Yes. Is everybody ringers off? That's what I'm over here trying to
Come
do
on
to
now.
make sure that I don't disrupt the podcast because I'm being responsible.
Because you know
Thank you.
Jimmy's
Thank
going
you.
on.
His is already.
So he's
Yeah.
doing all this lip action. knowing it.
Yeah.
In about
They
12.4
want
minutes.
sophisticated Savage and PMP merchandise. My phone will keep ringing. Okay. And I'm going to answer the phone.
Going to answer. He's going to answer the phone. He's going to answer.
the phone. Yes. But we here, man. We back. The calamity on Capitol Hill.
Is that what your name is?
Right?
I mean, it was
Calamity on Capitol.
calamity on Capitol Hill. It
But
was,
you know what? All right. So what caused it? Let's start
You
there.
wanna go back
What
to the-
caused it?
Nah,
Do we want to know what caused it? Do
nah,
we want to know what
Do you-
caused it?
nah, I don't want to say names. I'm just
Okay.
saying. Let's talk about the runoff, though. That's really.
Yeah, to get into the runoff
the
first, as
runoff.
far as like, because
Okay.
we
First
are
and
in
foremost,
Atlanta,
we're-
Georgia, so
we're in
We
Georgia.
definitely
we was on
in
the front
in-
line of, so
the front
everybody
line.
that voted and did out there, went out there and did their thing, salute.
So, salute to you.
You know what I'm saying?
And if you didn't, salute to you.
Salute
as
to you
well.
too, yeah, because like I said, I go both ways with this shit. I don't
No, you never go both ways, but I understand
pause.
what he's saying.
Yeah,
I was gonna hit him with the pause real quick.
pause.
I know what he was talking
Yes,
about.
yeah, that sounded crazy.
Then rewind.
Edit that whole 0.18 seconds. But yeah. So we did it, Georgia. All bullshit. It's
All bull crap.
bull crap.
good-
Yeah, I caught
yo,
us.
good
Yeah,
catch.
yeah, I got it. And
Yo,
complete the curse.
First of all.
You can't say
Nah, you
No,
can't say.
I thought you
can't
said
that
you could
either.
say Bullduki.
Nah, it's everything you
Bull
can say on like Fox.
Yeah,
So
you
you can
can
say
say
like
damn.
ass, damn.
Oh, you could say ass?
Yeah, you can say ass.
Oh, I asked.
Ooh, you didn't even tell me that.
Why?
yeah,
You
it's
can say ass.
just the F bombs and certain slurs.
So
You can't say.
ass. Okay.
Yeah, but you can say it. And you can say nigger. Which
Damn,
is
you
no,
say nigger?
it's no
Bro.
foul that you can say that and you can't say nothing else. Like, that is the foulest thing in the
Yo,
world.
we say this every week too.
Yeah,
that's
no,
what's crazy.
that's-
that's it.
It's starting to aggravate me too.
Yeah, it is.
But I want to talk about the vote part real quick because I voted. Like,
Salute.
I voted.
Right.
Right. I don't want no praise for it or anything. But
Right. Yeah, you
I
did what you're
really,
supposed to do.
because I came on the show and I was popping a lot of a lot of crap about, voting don't matter, like it don't count. And then I started to, I
On the
said,
local level, it does.
right, exactly.
Definitely on the local level.
So I voted on both levels. So when I did it on the upper level, I did it for
He
the
voted for
sake
Kelly,
of
y'all.
voting.
He
No.
voted-
I'm being
He
no.
voted for
No,
Kelly.
let me
Be
just
clear
get
that
my.
the
Let
Senate
me
is
just
not
say
a
what I'm
local
saying.
election.
Like I voted just because for that part, my wife, she was going to a particular, and I felt like I should just do what she was doing. That's why I
That was
did
me,
that.
my bad. That was me.
But when it came to the state portion of it,
Right,
My
right.
bad.
I actually did my research.
Of course.
And
Because
I
you live in the
actually-
state.
right,
Like,
because I live and I
that can
understand
actually
really
affect us, like, right then
right
and there.
now,
Like,
and
in
the
our face.
changes that could be done here. And I know that
Facts.
to get there, it starts here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I did more research for this particular
Right.
portion.
And
what I
it
found-
mattered. It definitely
It
mattered.
definitely, like locally.
Right.
And
right.
then it's crazy for me because like for weeks, my man Tobias, he was on the show. Yo, we got a lot of side noise. It's like a.
Yeah, that's I'm my bad. I'm sharing them.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
I don't know what sports do with
Let me,
it.
let me tell y'all something. Every time y'all shout out somebody that they think is me, y'all country asses is doing that noise. So don't say we got a lot of shit.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So
One
let-
of them was me. That was my bad. Yeah.
Okay, there was,
All right.
Over here fidgeting.
The fellas are over here nervous. I don't like people fidgeting in my car. What you doing back there? Hey, keep
Right.
still. Hey, tell your man.
I'm over here
you
trying to
too
share the
fidgety back
link.
there.
My bad. I'm sitting there.
Tell your man he too fidgety. Hey, man, get out my car, man. You too fidgety. I don't like
Right.
fidgety folks.
stop moving, man. What the fuck, man? Stop moving, goddamn.
But yo, that I mean, and I not saying I feel proud or anything. I'm not claiming the blue, the red, like that's not what I'm in it for.
Even though Georgia's blue now, yeah, it finally flipped it.
So
I don't know how many years has it been? 20 something? 20 over 20?
right. So I'm glad that so what does that mean now that Georgia's blue?
No,
I mean,
yeah.
okay, I know what it means.
Can I feed off of that?
Yes.
Because if you go back and look at some of these promises Biden made,
All the
if yeah, okay, yeah.
Kind of like 52.
Kind of like a purplish. Yeah, but go back and look at some of these promises that Biden made. If he said Georgia did what they did, right? He said he was going to go back. People were going to get $2,000 on their stimulus.
And
He said, certain things were going to
Certain
happen.
he's saying
Yeah.
gonna- correct.
So how long are we going to let them slide before we start holding them accountable and make them stand on what they said and what they promised? You know what I'm saying? Because
we gotta
I know
wait
it ain't
4
nothing that
years.
can happen in a week, but people need that bread now. People are messed up now. So, like, I got a letter the other day, right, from the Department of Treasury. So I was like, oh, snap, I got a stimulus check. I didn't even think I was going to get one. And I didn't get one because it literally said to me, you not getting the stimulus check. And somebody else, I don't know if y'all got it, or you know what I'm saying, there's somebody out there watching, it said, you not getting the stimulus check, but if you file a certain credit, it'll be applied to your tax return this year. So I was like, yo, what if I really needed this? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I can use the extra 600. Everybody can use it. So I ain't going to say like I don't need it, but
Now he has to they put
I
they put something in your taxes now.
yeah.
Like we were talking about this the other day, I believe it was me and you,
Mhm.
where you're gonna get it, but you're gonna get it as a credit in your taxes. So
I'd rather
you're not
have it
gonna-
that way anyway.
I mean, it's
To be honest, yeah. To be
Because
honest,
it's taken out of your.
let me write it off.
coming like all of
Can't
this
be
coming
taken
out
out
of
of your
your
taxes.
It's
either
coming
way.
out of your
It's
money.
definitely, yep. It's coming
So
out.
if you don't
Yeah,
get earned,
that's what I'm saying. So
if
let me
you're
write
not
it off.
getting-
Yeah, I didn't even get it. So let
if
me.
you're not getting earned income credit
Yeah.
or anything, I believe it's hard.
So a lot of people are gonna owe a lot of back taxes because we're
Heck
talking
yeah.
about
Heck yeah.
1,200 this time.
Yeah.
1,200 last time, 600 this time.
Right.
A lot of people not even getting $2,000.
And if they boost that extra
in
4,
tax
if they
return.
give them the 2,000 and give them another 1,400, then like you said, it's
Yeah.
ooh.
Yo, we about to go back. Yo, then y'all gonna have to owe that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Anyway,
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
you're gonna have to owe that back, yo. You're
Yeah.
gonna have to owe that back, and then when you owe them, it's gonna be like, okay, look, man.
It's a loan.
Hey, just take this
But
little
it's
shit.
like over
Just take
time.
this little
It's
shit.
not like you pay the payment right. Then
No.
No, you
it's
owe
broken.
still.
It's I know. It's
You
broken.
have to claim that on your tax return.
Taxes.
I promise you, when we get these
Yes.
W-2s in a couple weeks or
Yes.
whenever the
I
fuck
know
we
you
get
have
them,
to claim
it's
it.
money
What I'm
that you're
saying.
getting.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
So-
claim that as earned income, brother. And
So, bro, so what I'm saying is to pay that back, we're like, hey, we want y'all to take this chip.
yeah.
Not the chip.
Yeah, we gonna
Yeah.
put a chip.
Or
Do you-
go ahead and take the vaccine. and
Yeah,
we'll
yeah,
go ahead and
yeah,
just
yep.
Wipe that off.
Take,
Yep.
this vaccine,
Yep.
take this vaccine. We'll go ahead and wipe that debt
Yep.
clear, and give you another stimulus for.
Oh,
taking
yeah,
part
yeah.
of the
Yeah,
pride-
and you know
the
how many
pride initiative.
motherfuckers would do it too? Yeah, they'll take that vaccine for $1,500 right now.
Oh, cash money.
Cash
that?
money?
There's people who will kill
crazy,
somebody
you
for
job
$50.
Damn
Once
right.
they take a vaccine.
What?
You got niggas that to do backflips in the line waiting for that fucking
I
vaccine.
know y'all watch First
1500.
48. People will kill you for a bottle of Jack Daniels and like.
And
A bottle of Ripple.
Newports. You know what I'm saying?
For a
A
bottle of
six-pack in the
fucking
back of
Ripples.
Newports.
Yeah.
So
Crazy.
Shorts.
all right, so I guess it leads into what y'all was talking about.
Calamity on Capitol Hill, god damn it. Did y'all see that crazy
Yeah,
shit?
so being that I cursed, we're just gonna go all the way in.
Yeah, fuck it. Nah, Disco said we was past 10 minutes anyway. so
Okay.
we
Thank you,
good.
Disco.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Big brother
Appreciate
Disco.
it.
Like,
Brother.
click, and subscribe to everything
Thank you,
Disco 100 Radio right now. And what are you showing me, brother? Do I have to pay the stimulus money back? You can believe Google if you want to.
It says no.
It say no, but like I said, I don't think you have to pay it back. I just think more so it's going to be taken from your taxes. You're not going to get as much.
It's going to be applied through federal taxes. They're going to take little bits out, just like how we pay everything else that we pay for.
Right.
Like as far as roads and shit like that. It's going to be an overtime thing. It calculated like how long it's going to take to pay back the stimulus, just like how we did the bailouts, just like how we did everything else where they put out some money and then they tell us like the whole scheme is that United States can print money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anytime they want.
But the Federal Reserve can print money.
Well, what I'm saying is
issue
that
it.
they can print money whenever they want.
Yeah.
And so this money is supposed to be like falling out the air. They printed it for us to have, and we don't, quote unquote, have to pay it back. But what they'll do is they'll raise our taxes a little bit, you know, to pay back whatever is owed. So that's what that is.
Hey, real quick, fellas, I got somebody here. They do Texas across the street.
Oh, okay. Hey,
So,
hey, how you doing? How you
go
doing?
on
We
more.
got
So,
some special guests.
so
y'all.
real quick, I want y'all to ask them this question. Hold that though, baby. Come on, real quick. 5 minutes, real quick.
They do taxes.
And wives out there, this was my idea, so don't cuss nobody out. This is on Disco. They ain't know what's gonna happen.
I don't know what
So,
my
so
hands
real
are
quick,
right here.
ask her the question you just said about the Texas.
Okay, so about stimulus.
Yeah.
Do we have to pay?
Do we have to pay that?
Stimulus money. Do we have to pay that?
Yeah, do we have to pay that back?
No, it's a credit. It's a tax credit. You don't have to. You do not have to pay tax credits back. It's not taxable. It's a refundable credit.
You hear that, guys? You hear that?
Basically, I was
Yes.
dead wrong in what I said.
Yeah, the IRS has certain credits that they give taxpayers that you do not have to pay back, and the stimulus is one of them, and the earned income credit is another big one, and the child tax credit and the school credit, the 1098T credit.
Gotcha.
So just remember that credits are not taxable, and you don't have to pay that back.
Okay. So what if you didn't get it?
If you did not get it, you
Yeah.
can file a tax return just for your stimulus, and it's protected from any garnishments that you may have with the federal government.
So you can still get it.
Hey.
Yes, it's
now.
protected. Your stimulus is everybody gets a stimulus pretty much if you I think over the age of 18. And it's based off of your income amounts that you have filed in the previous tax years too.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
tell
yes,
shout your business out.
This is Destiny. We're Destiny National Tax, located in Atlanta, right across the street from DJ Disco 100. So yes, call us at anytime 470-571-5473.
There it is.
Okay, there it is.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
All right.
That's how we do it, man. We get them right away. We get the information right on the
And
dot.
I need to come get my taxes done.
Yeah,
so I
definitely.
will.
Yeah, because you had no clue what was going on.
Yeah, because we was completely wrong.
I was
So-
completely
I tried to
fucking
tell
wrong
him.
in what I said.
And real quick, wives out there, Disco 100, text them to come in. They don't know these women. Nothing. It was on me. They ain't know what's happening. I know where they were standing at. So if y'all,
You see my arm, right? You see my arm way over here. I was like, go ahead. So what is that?
so I want to put that disclaimer out there.
I was like,
Go
okay.
get no footage of me,
Right.
Jack.
He wasn't moving.
Slightly.
Don't make eye contact.
I'm about right.
No. Don't make eye contact.
Yeah, don't
I
think
know you're watching.
So the last disclaimer, it was Disco 100 who prompted him to come in the building. So, all right, go ahead, Doc.
But we appreciate the ladies for coming in.
Clarifying
And,
Definitely.
Yeah.
we definitely gonna holler at them on some accounting shit. Because
Yeah.
We definitely
You got
So-
with the
taxes
businesses
need
that
to
we
be straightened
doing, and oh shit.
So when
out. Right. We got footage and that didn't even exist, and it's still gonna be said. Watch.
So what they're saying is there's a chance to get a stimulus check.
Now you could get it. Like
I'm just saying
like
that's
for
just-
my
If
personal.
you filed taxes last year, you could potentially
Yeah.
get it.
The only reason why I didn't get it because, like I said, I'm having tax issues from 2018, so I know why I'm not getting it. But
Because you didn't file it.
yeah,
did
but
you
the
get-
guy that I spoke
Okay.
with. No, I was just about to answer your question too.
Got it,
Probably.
you what?
But the guy that I spoke with over the, because it took me forever. Once Corona hit, it took me fucking forever to get this shit situated. So once I finally got in contact with a human, they was like, "Oh nah, it was just a situation with some, I had to verify something, right? Basically,
Right. So,
So-
long as
That's
you
sad.
file
That's sad. He got to say that, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Hey, he had to go. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
I had to verify something. But anyway, so
And that's
long
another show too.
Yeah. Long story longer, you basically once I get that situated. Yeah, I was gonna say long story longer because I'm dragging this out. But yeah. Once I get that situated, but the guy told me, he was like, yeah, you still gonna get a stimulus, but they not gonna release it because we don't have a return in the system
Right. Okay. So
for the
okay,
last
gotta
2
be in the
years.
system. Right,
So
okay,
you gotta
gotcha.
get that straight.
You gotta do it.
They
So
gotta
that's
be
why I
in the
was
system
asking
to
them. Well,
actually,
I haven't gotten one, even though I'm
that's
still
because you're not in
eligible
the
to get it.
system.
Yeah.
Right.
No, it's fine.
See.
Oh yeah, you did that, sports. Yeah, nah, sports dude did that. But yeah, so that's why I was asking because it might be a few people in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like, damn, well, I didn't get one, and it's not because I owe anything. It's just because I had situations going on that I got to get straightened out. So there it is. But
Facts.
back to the calamity on Capitol Hill,
back
man.
to
This
Calamity on
shit.
That looks like a
shit
Mario,
show.
bro. Yo, to have somebody let me hear the shit that's going on social media with the with the Mario brothers and climbing up.
Right. That's
That's hilarious. Look at that, man. And they could have just walked around.
Yeah.
they climbing.
Yeah, that's why I don't fucking get. You could have walked around, but look at this stupid shit right here on the screen.
You
You scaling the wall
It's
like
a
they really was
revolution.
storming the
That's
castle.
what I'm saying.
Like,
Revolution.
It is a revolution.
Yeah.
Revolutions, you don't just walk through the door, you climb all.
Yeah, fucking
That's a
bozos.
revolution.
That's what they
They
are.
taking over.
Revolutions happen up here.
Yeah, the revolution will not be televised.
Right.
Look at these idiots. That shit was all over the place.
Okay,
You
so
fucking
after
bozos.
everybody gets their opinion, I just want to state mine because mine is it might like
offend some people.
on our podcast, like the Porch Monkey podcast. I know there's a lot of podcasts on the platform, so when we speak, we speaking directly for the
get that
views
up, brother.
of bro,
Yeah, man, you can go.
I mean, we speak for the views.
Did your country add just
No,
spill so
that-
much?
That was
Okay.
that
That was supposed to.
and he knows
that was,
he's responsible for
Right.
that because the son of Jarrell is not having it today.
it was supposed to. It was supposed to.
He has the whole side to himself and still. I still understand.
There's
I don't know how that happened. I'm
the sports dudes wall of shame over here with the spilling.
You smoked
All right,
a little
but,
too much earlier.
Yo, what
I blame it on
all
y'all.
right, all right. So the views, like I was saying, that we have are just the Porch Monkeys podcast.
Right.
You know, because we was talking about that on the ride over.
Yeah.
Is that, you know, they're like, you know, religious programs on the platform.
Right. And we don't want to offend nobody.
Right. We don't want to offend anybody. So we just want to make it clear that these are views from the Porch Monkey podcast. And this one in particular that I'm about to say is from me personally, because I feel like it's a media circus. Like, I feel like this is a movie, like a scene. These are actors and actresses.
Out of a movie that you've seen before.
Yeah, like I've seen the raid on White House many a times.
White House Down.
White House Down. All
Down.
these
What
other
is it called?
movies. So I feel like they're prepared for this. They're stirring up hysteria.
Olympus is falling. They like the
They
same
love
movie.
hysteria.
They're literally the same
all
movie.
the
They love
same.
hysteria.
White House
I'm sure if we
Olympus
go
is
back and
falling.
watch Olympus is Falling, there's some type of subliminal that showed this shit was coming. I'm sure. Because they always drop little shit in these fucking movies and shit. I'm sure to see this shit right here, you know, taking place. But
That's just me.
yeah, like you said, it's fucking.
I feel like it because they want to get us, you know, somehow riled up and
Mm-hmm.
you know and ready to start something. So
Right.
this is just me. I don't, you know, everybody's opinion is everybody has their own, like an asshole.
Right.
So, you know, if you
Yeah, I got
shit and use toilet paper or wet wipes, like that's, you know, that's I don't care. But I'm just telling you my personal opinion, and I'm not fooled by the tomfoolery, man. Like I seen this movie.
A lot of tomfooleries.
You know,
shenanigans.
you know what my see, because I'm gonna take it in the same way you said like it's fake, right? And not fake, but you know, some of this shit is staged, but I'm gonna take it and put a religious spin on it, right?
Okay.
Nah, because look, everything is written, right?
Facts.
Nah, I said.
Yeah, everything God planned all of this shit, right? Everything is supposed to happen for a fucking reason.
It does.
So this was supposed to happen, right? According to all these Christians and God's people.
Definitely not how
This
it
was-
works.
I believe it.
What do you mean
definitely
that's
have-
not?
You have free will under God.
Yes, you do.
Nah, come on. So then the two can't coexist. Free will and everything was written can't coexist.
The end of days is written, that's so they say, but
Yeah.
How we
everything
get there
is
right.
free
is
will.
irrelevant.
It's free will. So then that's what I'm saying. So then the phrase everything is written and God is I know not God is all knowing, but everything is supposed to happen the way it was written.
Everything's supposed to happen the way it happens, but it doesn't mean everything's happened the way it's written. Like everything is saying like your particular journey made you who you are. So you getting in having your kids, you doing whatever, made you who you are.
It's free will.
And
right?
it's free will. But you would not be the person you are today without those things happening.
So free will isn't part of God's plan.
Free will is part of God's plan.
So then it was supposed to happen regardless. It's not really free will. It was going to happen regardless. Right?
I think
No, it was part of
What do you mean? No, it was supposed
tricky.
to happen regardless. If it
It's
was
kind of. I think it's kind of tricky though. Like
Let me
it's tricky on bro. Hey, look,
like,
bro,
and I'm not questioning what you're saying because I get it.
But I'm
trying to say that what I'm saying may be wrong. That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying may be wrong because that's what I'm saying. I'm not questioning you. I'm more so questioning what I'm saying because then my definition of free will may have been wrong the whole time because if God grants us free will, but He's all knowing and He knows the decision that we're gonna make,
he doesn't.
you see,
See, but
So,
it's tricky. See, it's tricky. It's tricky because
you better
It's
explain
so
that.
great.
Okay.
But no.
Okay.
I understand what he's saying.
I'm
It's
gonna-
Get into
I'm
it.
gonna-
I think
I'm
like,
gonna-
and I kind of feel
look,
like what he's saying is
I
right.
feel like
You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, like
That's what I was
I'm
getting
not-
at.
Tomato,
That's what I was
tomato.
getting at.
What
That's
we're
what I was
talking
getting
about
at.
now is not fact. So I'm like what I'm saying is
It's all opinion. It's all opinion.
Even from a spiritual
It's
point
all
of
from a
view.
opinion.
spiritual point of
Right.
view, I'm feeling as if, okay, he knows that the world will begin and the world's going to end. Like, but free will is free will.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
okay,
why I can just go
okay,
to
look,
somebody and kill somebody if I want to.
right? Because he
So that wasn't
chose
part of
to.
God's plan.
Nah, yes.
You
yes.
see?
No,
You
no,
see?
no.
You
yes,
see?
Yes. Okay, let me finish.
Hey.
Okay, let me
The
finish.
chips will always fall
Hold
as
on,
they
hold on,
may.
hold on.
Things that make you
Wait,
go,
Wait, listen. That person was supposed to die, correct? Whoever was supposed to die, they're going to die.
So you're supposed to die at that moment.
So whether
it was your time.
they're going to die
it's
at
your
that
time.
moment. It's up to you have the free will to decide. So one way or other, that person going to die. Like
Anyway,
a tree going to fall on them, lightning might fall on them. You know, they might.
Regardless,
when
he's going to
it's
die.
time to go
You know
for
what I'm
you or for me, no matter what we say
So
or
who
do.
put? Okay, so Going back, and I'm just playing devil's advocate because this shit is hilarious.
I got something I want to expose, but I can't get there that I'll be threatened.
Right, but this is just a hilarious conversation.
Like,
so who put him in that direct position to get struck by lightning? Was that his free will or was that part of God's plan?
Yo, we need some help. Somebody call in.
Somebody please call in. Because was that his free will to take that walk in the park that day, or was that God's plan?
Why can't it be both?
What do you mean?
Why can't it be?
Because the two can't coexist.
Yes,
because you know why they can't? Because your free will, your free will was part of God's plan.
It's all good.
So God's plan was God's plan. You know, so you may think you made that decision. You may think you made that decision, but it was already going to happen anyway.
Okay, so I'm not analogizing Jimmy to God, but I play Jimmy just about every day in chess.
Right.
And 9 times out of 10, Jimmy knows exactly what the hell I'm gonna do
before.
10 moves before I do it.
Right.
Is it still free will that I have
to
make my move?
Yes.
And am I still playing into the exact hand?
That's a good analogy.
No.
Okay,
yes.
You know why that's not? Because you
quick.
compared a chess game
to life.
Chess is a game of life.
But I'm saying to the all being
real quick.
I'm just comparing it to life. I'm not comparing Jimmy. Like I literally preface it with.
No, I get it. But what I'm saying.
Let me ask you a question.
I got a question as well. Go ahead.
Let me ask you a question. When that person that that woke up, did he make a choice to
wake up,
go to the park?
Oh,
right.
Or did his God's free will to
hold on 1 second on that.
PMP.
No, he had free will to go to the park.
No doubt.
Nobody made him go to the park. Nobody said go to the park.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It was his choice to go to the.
Right, he's agreeing.
All right, that's what I'm saying. That's his choice, right?
But who controls lightning?
What I'm saying is
The weather.
that
The weather.
whatever happens in his life might have been about what God's plan is, but his choice was to go to the park that day.
Exactly.
Both can.
So did God know he was going to get struck by lightning?
Of course.
Maybe not.
So then,
I think he did. I think God knew.
See, because you're saying two different things. You said maybe or maybe not.
Okay.
So then God can't be all knowing if you're saying maybe.
I think God knows.
Religious arguments.
No, I'm playing devil's advocate. I'm not saying you're wrong.
I think God
Just
knew,
for the sake of the conversation.
I'm talking about coexisting.
Right.
I think God knows, and it plays out the way it's supposed to. So God did know that he was going to get struck by
So
lightning.
then there's no such thing as free will.
It is. Because he chose to go to what you call it.
You as a person made the choice.
All right, we got to call it. Hold on. We got to call it.
Not God.
Yeah.
What's up,
Go
bro?
ahead.
This Vegas in the house.
What up, bro?
Yeah.
My breakdown and definition of, you know what I'm saying, free will and basically the blueprint, because that's what God put down. He still give you free will to do what you got to do, but the blueprint is there. It's in order for you to make that decision. He give you that free will to follow the blueprint, or you're gonna make the decision. That's how I look at it.
So it's both.
You know what I'm saying? Just that simple.
Coexisting.
So they both.
So God is. So God is.
Like God looking at it like he knows it's the right path to go. But you got a decision to either follow his path or follow another path.
So with that being said, everything isn't written until you make that choice.
It is written because he's showing you the blueprint of what you're supposed to do. It's on you if you want to follow it or not.
He knows the bad path and he knows the good path.
To make that choice.
That's what anything you do, whether your parents raising you and showing you the right way to go, or you're going to make a decision and what you're going to do. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way I look at it.
No, I get that. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is you're right. Like, he can still know the outcome of that decision you're going to make, but you having free will leaves it open to interpretation to say that God isn't all-knowing until you make that decision.
He is.
How about this? He might know.
That's just like somebody teaching you or showing you
That's
something.
what I'm saying. Like,
It takes you a minute to. It takes you a minute. You still have to figure it out. It's free will. Like he not forcing you to go that way, but you got to figure out if that's the way you want to go. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way I look at it.
Coexisting.
He giving you that free will.
Yeah.
He giving you that free will. You know what I'm saying? It's all a choice. It's all learning. At 40-some years on this earth, you learn something new every day. So you know what I'm saying?
How about this? Would you say, okay, God knows what you're gonna do?
D, can you turn down the volume in the background a little bit?
My bad, dog. Let me turn it down. I got y'all on both joints.
Hey, we appreciate that you're listening. Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, y'all watching the comments?
Yeah, okay. I was about to go in.
All right.
I almost don't want to bring.
Would you
more
say-
attention
Yo,
to that.
D, I just wanted to say,
I'm trying to get
like,
that out
when
of their memory.
I feel like I'm gonna have the answer for that question right now. Like, I already know what my journey is in life, right? And I almost got the answer for this question. Like, it's hard to say right now because I don't know, but I know we're on the right path.
Tomorrow you hit a scratch off for $1 million. Was that part of God's plan, or was that you going to play a scratch off?
I don't know if the plan to scratch.
I just asked you a direct
But
question.
you made the choice
I
to
asked
go
you a
get
direct question that needs a direct answer. Was
Okay.
that part of God's plan?
He made
Yeah.
a choice to
You
go
made
buy
that
the
choice.
ticket. It was God's
Yes,
plan to
because-
win.
Okay, listen.
Go ahead.
Yes, because
I'm gonna comment on this.
because he put it out there for me. It was just my choice to walk in the store.
Okay,
Exactly.
Like
so
my fortune is waiting,
Exactly.
but if I don't take the path that he laid out, and I take another path, I'm on another path, but I'm still on the path of God.
so he knows what you're
Regardless.
gonna do, but he lets you still make choices. Can you say that?
Exactly.
Exactly.
He
You
knows
can't
what you're gonna
study for a
do,
test,
but he
pray that
still
you're gonna
lets you
pass.
make that choice.
And pass. That's not how
So
it
it's
works.
both.
Like faith without work is dead. You can't.
That ain't no different than a democracy and a dictatorship. If you want to break it down like that.
I don't
right.
know.
Yeah, I mean, you're right.
I
It's
do got a
not.
comment,
It
though.
You wanna
is.
break it-
It is.
You got a comment? Go ahead, read it.
What's
Yeah,
the comment? What's the comment?
All right. Well, she came in earlier, Miss Judd.
What
I'm
up,
sorry,
Miss Judd?
Judge. I'm sorry, I've been
Judge,
saying it
sorry,
wrong.
sorry.
Judge, I do apologize.
Blame
Yeah,
that
but
on
D, we
sports
need to
team.
get you off the line though, because we know some more people gonna call in and chime in.
Yeah,
So-
go ahead, dog.
All right.
Go ahead, bro.
We appreciate you.
Appreciate
bro.
you,
and
bro.
your stuff is in the mail.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Love you. Appreciate
All right.
you.
Yep.
This is a good conversation because, like I said, I'm not asking in naivety or, like I said, I'm being more so devil's advocate because
I appreciate
this is open to interpretation. You know what I'm saying? Because,
Facts, yep.
But go ahead.
Speaking about interpretation, what I can't stand is like when people do dumb stuff on purpose, and then they say the devil was busy.
Yeah.
Like you the one who went out there and did something stupid.
Yeah.
That was your choice.
So now it's the devil fault.
Yeah.
Like they kill me with that, or if they don't pay their car note for 6 months to get repo. Oh, the devil at me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what get me.
Yeah, the devil's got my car right.
Because this ain't like,
You're not paying
I don't
me.
want to get on here and sound like I'm
bills.
questioning God
Got your
and,
car repo.
No,
and
it's
things of
just
that
it's-
nature, but you see certain acts like the shooting in South Carolina, and you be like, was that really God's plan? You know what I'm saying? Like, was that really part of what was supposed to happen?
You know, yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
I
with
mean-
certain people that got assassinated that would have really turned
Well,
the culture around for us.
Let
you
me,
know what I mean? Like,
before you say that, let me just say, everyone goes, right? That's the, everyone dies. So how they go, when they go, how heinous or whatever, or how we may feel, might be, you know, that, but it's still part of the plan.
still think that's part of the plan?
Yes, it is. It is,
Like
and
you said,
I'm
it's to
accepting
the
of that.
person's interpretation.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
open.
yeah. Because you know what I think? I guess my interpretation of that is that, you know, Disco kind of brought it up when he said the devil's busy, and I'm not gonna say that gives a person an excuse, but when you go back into that book and when it says he gave the devil domain over the earth for 1,000 years, you know, in 1,000 years until the day of the Lord is, you know, so on and so forth, because that 1,000 years can be however much, you know what I'm saying? So
Gotcha.
is it, yes, we have free will, but the fact that the devil has domain over the earth, there's still these evil temptations out there that you can fall
It's
victim
definitely-
to.
right.
And that's why when I guess when I said I'm not questioning God, I'm questioning
About
the
to blow your mind.
interpretation
About to blow your
of
mind. Ooh, yeah.
free will. You know what I'm saying? And him allowing certain shit. Because that's why I'm be like, I can't just say that God allowed 9 people to
Facts.
be killed in the church.
It
I
is
can't
what it
say that's
is.
part of
Listen.
God's plan. That's
Here's
just,
the comment from Ms. Judd. She said, God already wrote your book of life. Also, you have to make the right choice in life.
To get there. But what do you got to say? I agree with that, Ms. Judge.
so y'all saying it's
We're
both.
gonna have to send you a shirt
I
because
think
you've been
both.
definitely
Yeah,
commenting
yeah.
like
Please,
that.
you know, hit the inbox,
Yo,
whatever
put
we
your
need to do
address
to
in
get.
the
Yeah.
inbox in the comments.
She did also
Send you a
say,
shirt,
I
Ms.
mean, I don't want to
Judge.
go back, but when we were talking
And a
about taxes,
mask.
she did comment about taxes. She said, all we doing was taking from our own taxes. When we were talking about the taxes. So I just wanna-
See, yeah.
But what is the tax? But what is, you know?
See, because that's the credit. That's like,
Yeah, but you know we pay taxes all year, regardless.
right. But now when you file your taxes this year and they say, hey, did you get the $1,200? Did you get this?
So your taxes would be
Yeah,
less.
I did get that. Yeah, so your taxes are going to be less. So
They're
yeah,
gonna-
you're not paying that back,
Right.
but you're not getting
Getting
as
what you
much
Normally you get 8,000. Now you get 4.
So if you pretty much just think about knocking off a kid and a half. Knock off a child and a half of what you would have got.
Like an event.
That's how you do it for niggas. Like niggas would be like, oh, so if you claim 4 kids last year, you claiming 2.5, you getting credit for this shit.
Listen. You can't claim your baby mama this year. You can't use her to claim a child.
Yeah. I like the other topic though. Like we
getting back to that.
I was just saying, Ms. Judge.
But I forgot now.
I think we'll be surprised at how much our own individual humanity affects those around us. Like,
which one you want?
Every move that you make affects the world. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, you go into the bathroom earlier, change the course of somebody else's life. Every single move you make.
In some aspects, I can see that in some aspects, though. Because if I'm doing something and...
Okay, so if I leave 10 minutes later... I could potentially get into an accident,
right?
Because
you're rushing,
or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But me leaving 10 minutes later, somebody else swerves and they miss their exit. Now they're late to work, and it's a chain of events for everybody.
Look, that could happen. Being on time, though. Here's the thing: when it's your time, it's your time. If you happen to be caught up when there's a shootout going on.
But see, that's not what we're questioning.
Okay.
So we're questioning, and it's not even questioning. We're asking, is that part of, well, I'm asking,
is that part of,
is that part of God?
I said to say, you don't know how, yes, when we look at it from the outside, 9 people losing their lives is obviously, it's horrific. But we don't know how the trajectory of all the people around them changed, or for the better, or for the worse, or you know what I'm saying? So, like you said,
we got about 30 more seconds, and we got to take a break, y'all.
And we are.
But now, go ahead. I ain't mean to interrupt you, Jay.
I was done.
See, but before I just want to say before I go to break, like when I worked at the cemetery, not saying it means anything. I'm just saying, to the acceptance of death opens your mind to understand more.
Yeah, I get it.
You know what I'm saying? But we are going to take this quick commercial break, and we'll be back with PMP.
2 and 2, motherfuckers. Bing, bing, bing.
Bong, bong.
We out of here.
Immortal Sport Media.
The Illustrators.
Whoa. There's no running in the hallway.
Okay. And who the fuck is you supposed to be?
I'm Richard Dickett.
So let me get this straight. Your name is Dickhead?
Damn it! That's Hall Monitor Dickett.
That's what I said. Dickhead.
Yeah. Well, what's serious a dickhead when I write you a demerit? You got a hall pass?
What the hell you think this is?
Oh, well, get back to class. But I'm telling you now, new kid, I got my eye on you.
Yeah, I bet you do, you old sweet-ass motherfucker.
Right. Yo.
Welcome
we
back
are
to
back. Porch Monkey Podcast. And we didn't do too much about kicking anybody or throwing them off a bridge.
Nah, we did. You just didn't follow up with my karate chop.
No, you didn't.
So after the karate chop,
Daniel, son.
I'm a little late.
Right,
Mr. Miyagi is going to wax on and wax all over your ass.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Pause.
Yeah.
Not those are ladies. It's a ladies.
It's a ladies.
It's a ladies.
Yeah, no pause. No pause.
I mean, he slowed it down. So
yeah, because I said I'll do it like a car.
This guy's a Seattle Seahawk fan. Call in right now and get at him.
Call in right now. You seen it.
678-638-6626.
Please don't do
Call
that
a bozo right now. And
Matter
his
of fact,
biracial
that
lady quarterback that married a
comment.
jump off. I said it first. She's a jump off.
Bro.
Wow.
This is my brother, but I think we're going to go outside and have to fight. He's actually called my brother's lady a jump off.
Wow. She was with Future
though. So your jump off if
Future had got 8 baby mamas.
So
and she's one of them.
You don't think some of them were nice ladies?
She's one of them.
No.
Oh,
none of them?
No.
You got unprotected sex with a rapper.
Let me tell you something.
A musician.
Yo, first of all,
if 10 people get stabbed in the same spot and you the third nigga to get stabbed, you're a fucking idiot. So if you're the third chick to get pregnant, you're an idiot. This nigga got 2 already. You're the third one, and he got 6 more behind.
I think he had
Get
4
Papa
already.
Smurf is gonna have to clean this one all the way up. Because right now,
we love you, Sierra.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
All right, I was waiting. For
I'll be.
All right.
What was the punk ass Smurf that gave gifts? I'll be that Smurf.
Nah, but those gifts are explosions. Boom! They blow up. It was like dynamite, man. But we ain't gonna go on about Smurfs, man. But we are talking about this topic about. I don't even know how I got the free will and shit.
Yeah, it is, but this is a great one.
But I think it's important, man. Like, and we was talking about choices, right? And paths. Like a couple of episodes ago, I was like, yo, people don't even see the signs in front of them because we're distracted. So distractions such as this Capitol Hill and all this other shit, you're not seeing really what's there in front of you. And for real, I already know me. Like I said, my opinions are mine, and if you don't follow them, I don't hate you, but I don't got time to convince you otherwise. Like that's your fucking business.
Yeah.
So by saying that, you know, the way I feel, you know, free will is, you know, is out there. I don't believe it's
out there.
It is out there. It's out there.
It's out there.
It's out there.
That's the best quote we gonna have here. We gonna put that on the shirt. Free will is out.
You know what? This is the second week in a row you did that.
Yeah, you take our quote. We
God,
what did
I say?
Blinded.
But it was yours.
No, I was throw up on.
Don't be blind.
Don't be blinded.
Be open minded.
Okay. Yeah. Don't be blinded. Be open minded.
It's not Corona cough. That's smoke.
Right. Yeah, we know exactly what it is.
Push that over.
No. Don't this guy goes fucking crazy. He goes crazy with the thermometer. No, don't give it to him.
Yeah, but yo, open
I'm
minded.
about to thermatize that
Bro, yeah. So everybody got their choices. Everybody got their path in life, and I think once you realize your position or your choice or your death, you know, whatever is your calling. Once you find it out, I think you reach enlightenment. Yeah. Like I'm not even gonna say any. Like I'm not saying I am because I'm not certain. Right. But I have faith that I know that my calling is to do what I'm doing right now. Right. Which is to talk. Right. You know, which is to give help to people, to give advice, to console. Right. So doing this podcast was God given.
Yeah.
And
what was the topic?
And that was proven.
That so what were we?
As far as free will.
Okay. Free will. Okay.
Yeah, free will.
So we're going back to free will. Okay.
Yeah. See, I don't know where you were.
He was though. Kyler was old down over there.
Nah, he was handling. He was handling New Vision business.
Yeah,
all right. But that was horrible how you just stopped me.
So why are you trying to grab his train of thought?
My bad, Superman. My bad. My bad.
But no, like bro said, like, you know what I'm saying, as far as like free will, because like I said, it wasn't that I was questioning my brothers at the table or questioning God in himself, because that's not what I'm doing. But I like to play devil's advocate sometimes, and I just like to pose
there are some people that
questions.
think that way.
Yeah,
exactly.
So that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes I'm like, well, damn, and I'm one of those people that think like that. I'm one of those people that think, and like I said, I'm not saying it because I'll use me as an example. But if I go out there and fucking hit somebody with the car on accident and kill them, you know, purposely, not even on accident, purposely, I can't say that God put that thought in my head. I just that's just me personally. I can't say that. So, you know what I'm saying? So then that leads me to say that
there's free will.
Yeah, God is not.
So Jimmy, you're saying
I'm gonna say not saying all knowing, but God gave us the free will.
I was waiting for it.
Yeah. Like so Jimmy, you're saying that you're
in a literal sense. Like he don't control shit. In a literal sense, he gave us the free will to do what we want, and whatever fucking decision we made, that's what we made. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead about my path.
So you're saying that is your free will because you've chosen your path?
No, I didn't say that.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I gotta say this to you.
Yeah. Yes.
Somebody jumped the gun and said, Disco, ask Jimmy, where the Seahawks skull cap at?
Oh.
There,
Yeah.
Back to
your
free will.
Here we go.
All right, back to the free will.
Here we go.
All right, tell me whose name that is, please.
Here we go.
Write that down. Write that
I
name.
think I need him to call in and
Get a
say
call.
his name.
Please call in.
Please call
Take a
in.
stick and
Yeah.
so I want
Yeah.
Jimmy to finish his.
Go call in, please.
I was going to address it first
I know,
of all. I want to interrupt
Finish
some
your thought,
common
because you know you
sense
like to
over some
lose your thought.
foolishness.
Finish your thoughts, sir.
Yeah, I want you to
What
get
was the
back
question
into
again,
it.
Colin? Okay, so no, it's not free will. That's not what I said, but it's tied in with it. But, yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't sound loud enough.
Do you want to scream? Go get it.
Nah, but I tied it in with free will, bro, because I've been told my whole life what my path or what they think I was going to be. And I said, man, blah, blah, whatever. That's not it. That's not it. But the older I got and I see it and I accepted it now, I understand that that's what it is. And the place that I feel as far as joy and enlightenment in my life, where I am, I've never had before in my life.
Okay.
Ever.
Gotcha. Okay.
So whether and that is no level of money or anything that's going to be able to, I could be broke. I don't have a lot of money, but I feel and I live like I'm filthy rich because I feel
You're
like
happy.
I've reached a level of joy, what I'm trying to say, through listening and accepting all of the signs that are in front of me. Signs like don't go in that building. Like if I get that vibe and I listen to it and take it, then I feel like I'm doing what I'm told. Now, sometimes I might choose otherwise. I'm still human. I still flirt with females and I'm married. Right. You know what I'm saying? And if I do it and still, is that part of God's plan? Yes and no, because he put him there. Yeah. He knows that I'm attracted to light-skinned chicks, with certain body types. So he's Look,
back
bro,
to your point.
Let me finish.
So,
I was going to say
that's not looking good.
So
Stop talking.
Go ahead, man.
Stop talking.
But all right, go ahead.
I'm saying, so back to the point of, can it coexist now based off of what he just...
Can free will coexist? Yeah. I guess, because you know what's crazy? I guess it can, because while Jimmy was saying that, I was thinking to myself, because he said something that made me think, when I close my eyes at night, my prayer takes maybe 3.5 seconds, bro.
Okay.
And I don't even pray to God. I pray to the universe.
Okay.
And the God represents the universe to me, or vice versa. Right. So my prayer takes 2.5 seconds, because I pray for health and prosperity for my family, and my family includes everybody, even if it ain't blood. And also to give me the wisdom and the strength to deal with whatever you got me facing tomorrow. And that's it. I don't pray for shit else. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, whatever you got ahead of me for tomorrow, I just need you to get me through that day. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I know my plan. I know what the fuck I plan on doing if I wake up tomorrow.
Right.
So if you wake me up tomorrow, because if you don't, that's something I got to fucking deal with. Right. So if you wake me up tomorrow, give me the strength and the wisdom to deal with whatever you got facing.
Nothing wrong
because
with what you just said.
my obstacles are something that you put in front of me that's only going to make me better. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, just tell me why you put this in front of me.
So,
and I'm a maneuver around.
So,
you know what I mean?
There's nothing wrong with you said, because God, your God is your God.
Right.
So with me, I talk to him. And when I say talk to him, I don't know who I'm talking to.
Yeah.
But I feel like I ask questions. I say, am I wrong for feeling the way I feel? And should I be having this thought? Should I, what should I do about this and that and the third? But the only thing I really get out of it is half the time what I talk about on the podcast.
Yeah.
It's
this is therapy for me. I swear to God, coming on
and
this
it is. And
that's why I wish more people would call in. Sorry, bro.
Nah, go ahead, bro.
That's why I wish more people would call in, because I need a different POV to help me. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes have a different point of view and be like, okay, cool. And that might change my perspective on a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all all my brothers, and I love y'all. So when I speak to y'all, like I said, me saying those things earlier was like, well, damn, sometimes I think this way. But hearing y'all say that now, you've literally made me think, well, damn.
But see,
they both can fucking coexist.
But some people gotta
actually
have that mindset to listen to other people.
Yeah.
And be able to, interpret it and listen and feed off it, but not have a one way of thinking.
Right.
And be able to accept, like, you cannot, like, the main thing with me is I'm not asking anybody to believe anything. Yeah. Like, that's I'm not asking you, because belief comes from faith, from make, like,
free will.
Right, I got a perfect example. You have a guy who's with a woman who has kids, or a woman who's with a guy who has kids. A child will call you mother or father on actions. Like, you don't have to tell a child. Yeah. You don't have to tell a child, to call you daddy. Yeah. Like a woman could force it, like, hey, this is your daddy. Yeah. This is your daddy. This is your daddy. Yeah. But if that child does not get that, receive that, they're not going to be like, yo, this is my father. Yo, this is David. And if, vice versa with the woman.
I think it kind of depends on the age, though.
Age, too. But I'm talking about, yes. All right, I would definitely say age. I would definitely say
because the child may not know.
I'm talking about their birth child. I'm talking about their real child. Like, okay, for instance, I have a son, and me and my baby mama split up, right? Right. She marries another guy, and she's raised with that particular child. For that child who lives there with the mother, was raised with the mother, for him to call you father, still, and you weren't in that child's life, that's something that child made that choice on. Yeah. Like me, I'll never call a man dad. Yeah. Ever. Yeah. Because no man was my father. Yeah. Now, my stepfather, Carlton, right. He knows that he filled that role, and he knows how I look at him. I respect him. But he's not my dad. He's not my father.
And that shit feels weird to, like, literally have never used the word dad in your life. Like, because I don't remember when I was young, my moms and my pops are still together. So I'm talking about from the time I could fucking remember.
Right.
To never literally remember using the word dad or pops. Like, yo, that shit is bugged the fuck out. Now that you said that, like, I'm like, damn, yeah.
I've never said that. That's earned. That's earned.
Yeah.
For boys.
I have a
that's
sperm.
earned.
Hell yeah.
That's the same thing with God. I'm sorry, Colin, but that's the same thing with.
I had a sperm donor.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying, he tried to get back in my life, etc. But I had somebody who I called father because he was in my life since I was a baby and, like, adopted me, like, play the role. He did all the things without having to be told. You know what I'm saying? He stepped in the position without having somebody tell him what to do or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He did it himself. So, there is differences. So I definitely believe that. And it does in some ways do with age, because younger kids are impressionable. Like, all they're wanting is really love. You know what I'm saying? So,
but if they don't get it at an early age,
right?
Because I'm one of those.
Yeah. That's love.
If we don't receive it at an early age, once you get a certain age, we can make amends. But pics and dad and all that shit, bro, like, I had to learn how to be a man by myself. Yeah. I'll give that to somebody else. Like, if you earned it, you can get it. Right. And I feel like with God and and with that instance, like, if you ain't, like, nobody ain't gonna judge you, man. I
thank God, like, and again, like, I use the term God because this is the term I know, right. But my view of God may be different for somebody who looks at him from a religious point of view. Like, I look at it from a universal scientific point of view. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as, like, okay, God, you know what I mean? Like, so to me, like, God was a scientist. Whoever fucking created us was a fucking scientist. You know what I'm saying? And it's so, and all you got to do is just look back at the ancient ruins. Like, you go back and look at some of this shit back in Egypt and, some of those, come on, man. Like, the shit was on the wall in the pyramids to show you what time it was. So, you know what I mean? Like, I say that to say that, again, like I said, when there's certain things, like I said, because you said something, to go back my original thought. I still thank God. Like, I still, if something happened, thank God. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I still acknowledge a higher power that created us. It's just that my specific POV, I don't hold them to a religious standpoint.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't put that box around it.
Right.
And it's an entity to me. It's, you know what I'm saying? Like
And
it's
there's
just,
nothing wrong with that.
It's
There's
like,
nothing
you know,
wrong. But some people may see, okay, wait a minute, how could you say something like that?
Yeah. How can he not be a Christian or a Muslim or a Buddhist or because that shit puts your God in a box.
Yo, before we go
you understand what I'm saying?
Before we go to commercial, I want to tell those people who said that to you or who say that to us to mind your fucking business
Right,
and
mind
live
your
your own
fucking
life.
business.
I know, because my God is he's a comedian. He know, if you ain't got no ill will on nobody, man,
my God curses at me.
Yeah, he does.
He be like, you fuck up. Why would you do it?
Exactly. He's supposed to.
It's here. It's here for a reason for you to live and like.
How dare you make?
I'm gonna die regardless. So look, we love you.
That's why you
and hate you at the same fucking time. And we about to go to commercial. So bing, 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 motherfuckers be back in 2 and 2.
Hey,
I need some more liquor.
I
definitely need some more liquor.
I'm trying to lock in like little X, is it? This one. Jimmy V, what's going on?
Let's get into it, man. We out of here, man. Porch Monkey, man. It's a motherfucking rap, man. We catch y'all next week. Same back time, same back channel. Bozo basis. We out of here. I seen that. Yo, we motherfucking back. And as you can see, Baby Bladder is missing.
Who this guy?
So your boy World War Z, aka Porky's Revenge, is gonna hold it down.
Let me ask y'all a quick. Let me improvise real quick.
Go ahead, brother.
Now y'all talked about
what happened.
What happened with the Capitol stuff. Now, truly, what do you think is gonna happen next? The next couple of months. The next couple of months. What you think finna happen?
I'll just say this real quick, and then y'all can answer however you want to answer. The next couple of months, I'm gonna hold the Democrats more responsible than the Republicans. I'm gonna hold them more accountable for every fucking thing that moves forward.
Definitely got to do that. But what about that?
That's it.
Militia man march. Supposed to be a bunch of the Trumpies coming.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like the 17th, right?
Yeah, 17th, I believe. What y'all think about that? What you think's gonna?
I hope it pop off.
Because
if you want my honest opinion, I hope this shit pop off.
They
strap up.
They took their little platform Parler off of Google and Apple, where a lot of them, are discussing various things. I mean, you can still use it if you have it, but the ones that are trying to get on it, they can't download it. So I don't know what's really going to happen because I don't really care. I think it's a fight that I don't need to be worrying about.
We do this every 4 years.
Yeah, it's between the two non-militated groups. So I'm just gonna stay back and watch and not worry about what's going on with them. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm not worried about what they're doing. I'm gonna keep myself in the house and watch it on TV. It's still on.
Well,
I'm got a caller on the line.
What up? Hey, Jimmy, did you get it all out?
Oh, man.
Yeah, that was the.
Now, just a quick question with World War Z. I seen that he said he wanted to, for the beginning of the new year, he wanted to see the Democrats take more responsibility or whatever he just said. So we all took basic government. So I got a question for y'all. So who actually runs the government?
The house.
Well,
I appreciate you for putting me on the spot, bro, and making me sound like a dummy.
If you want to be technical, the Supreme Court.
Now I'm fucking with you. Yeah, because I know what you mean. Because I know what you mean.
Everybody always want to look at the president.
Yeah, and it ain't the fucking president.
It ain't the president.
Yeah. It ain't the president that runs. They broke it up into 3 different categories for a reason. You're absolutely right.
You can't put it all on the Democrats because if the Democrats ain't running the whole chambers, it don't matter what they do.
But they got it.
That's the reason for the runoff. That's
they got it. But they got it.
We do have the majority.
So here how's it rolled? This
Yeah,
is how it's rolled. The president signs the bills. Correct. The House and Senate are the ones who create the bills, and they're able to create the bills, etc., and do all of that stuff, and they can veto whatever the president is able to put out. But the Supreme Court can trump all of them.
That writes the law.
They can cut all of them down. So that's how those circles work. But
so who's the majority in the Supreme Court right now?
There's no majority in the Supreme Court.
Yeah, it's
Supreme Court is.
I thought that Trump just.
Okay, let me rephrase my question. My question. Who's running the Supreme Court right now?
So if you want to say technically, they're going to be 5-4.
5-4, yeah, right. Yeah,
they just got
put that
old girl, yeah. So it's 5-2. It's 5-2 right now.
Right. But not what? Okay. So to go play off what D basically saying is that. He's basically saying that so you still can't fully 100% blame shit on Democrats. So to give bro a rebuttal real quick, if Joe Biden sat there and campaigned to do this, and this, and now you got control of the House, well, with everything that went down to Georgia, the Senate, you got control. Who do we hold? That's what I'm saying. I'm holding the Democrats more responsible and more accountable than the Republicans.
There's still bills being put out,
because the Republicans are going to do what they're going to do. It's on the Democrats to make it happen. At least
try to put or in place some of this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All the things.
That's why I say I hold them more accountable, bro.
Or we can just never.
This is how we do it.
Gotta get your groove on.
All right, sports dude.
I just wanted to say that, but D, you're on the line, okay? Yeah.
Sports dude.
He's pointing at the camera,
dude.
Are
we gonna?
Gotta get your groove on, but I'm kind of warm in that. See, we got I don't know if you look at the.
Hey, that was a terrible.
Hold on, real quick. I have on sunglasses. No hat. He has on sunglasses, no sunglasses.
And a hat.
So we're trying to just keep it kind of with the theme.
Balance.
That's the only reason I took it off.
My guy right here.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to keep it themish. So that's my monkey and that's his monkey.
Yeah. We stay on brand. We try to stay on brand. You know what I mean?
Nah, but I got it in the car. I'm gonna put it on as soon as I leave.
Speaking of sports,
I'm mad at
There we go. His back right
there. Info guy wants to squeeze something in the sport.
I just want to say real quick,
man. The Bleacher Report just reported that Russell Wilson trying to go to Miami. So you gonna slide to Miami?
Get the fuck out.
Oh, that's what I was about to say. Hey. Are we gonna?
Who wants to go to Miami?
Hey, look. For the Vegas analyst, man, I'm giving it to you real, man. That's
I was about to tell him.
Check this out.
Wise guy don't lie.
Definitely get a Miami jersey.
Oh my God. This is the bandwagon, guys.
I swear to God, I'm glad we got this documented.
Ben,
about time.
Do you hear him? He will be in Miami next year with the buy rate.
I didn't want to say anything, guys.
The buy rate selection will not be in Miami next year.
It's horrible, buddy.
He looks like a Miami.
He does.
Hey, so what y'all think about the NBA though? What y'all think about the NBA? NBA? Nobody cares.
And since you brought up the NBA, my motherfucking Knicks are doing stupendous.
Are they?
All right, bro. Go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
Are the Knicks doing stupendous?
Hey, what's up?
Call him.
Monkeys, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on, man? It's Troy. How everybody doing?
It's cousin Troy, cousin to the show.
Troy, what's going on, man?
I was calling, man. This directed to you, James. I ain't gonna even say nothing about your team. But
go ahead.
Now that they're not in the playoffs anymore, who do you think is gonna be the best challenge to knock off Kansas City?
Nobody. Kansas is going.
Okay, check this out. Cousin Troy.
Hey, good question, cousin Troy.
He's about to be a Miami fan next year.
Happy birthday to you too, bro. I see your birthday just passed. Shout out to you,
man. Appreciate you. Glad to be here. Another one.
I love you, but if you ever call up here, I'm talking about my Seahawks. There will be problems.
Hey,
to answer that question, man, I think I like Tennessee, man, but I would say Baltimore.
I'm talking about the AFC.
Yeah, I like Baltimore. I like Baltimore to go. I love Tennessee because of Henry, but I'm saying I got Baltimore
beating Tennessee today.
Yeah.
So if they get there, you think Green Bay got a shot at them?
No. They ain't gonna make it. I got them going against the Chiefs. That's what I was gonna say.
In the AFC Championship.
And then I don't know who's gonna win in that. But,
okay, I got you.
For the NFC, I'm going with Aaron Rodgers the whole way, bro.
Yeah, I'm going Aaron Rodgers too.
I'm going because you got to go to Lambeau. Like if you,
I'm gonna give you a little. I mean, basically, when you married to Sierra, man, I mean, you get an excuse every once in a while.
Yeah, but these guys try to disrespect her.
What?
Troy,
a jump off.
I had a question, Troy. Question for you. Do you remember Mr. Verde's team, old basketball team back then? Remember his basketball team?
Who's that again?
Do you remember his basketball team? Jimmy's basketball team.
What used to be my basketball?
Oh man, no, it's been a while. Well, who is it?
It used to be the Spurs.
It used to be the Spurs.
Yeah, because I used to beat them all the time.
So right there, verification, guys. He done went from the Spurs to what team? What team now you are?
I don't have a team.
Oh, the Clippers. I'm sorry.
No.
I seen this guy in the Clippers jersey. I don't know
last year he was Toronto.
But I seen him.
Hey, I got a picture of Jimmy on a bandwagon with a bunch of different teams' flags, and he's waving them around.
Hey, I'm just saying. Hey.
I buy jerseys according to how they look with my clothes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got
whose name is on the back?
I never seen you talk about Toronto until last year.
Nobody
last year said they wanted it.
Right.
Hey, what do you think? What do you think Kawhi's going to do this year? What you think your buddy's going to do?
To take that back, me, Boog, and another friend of ours named Darius had a beginning of the year. We was picking teams to take it all. Now, before the team started, the year started, I said Toronto Raptors. I didn't see a game. I didn't see anything.
But why did you say them?
Because they got Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, wait, but the year before, Kawhi Leonard was where?
Yeah, no, we're not talking about that. We're just talking
okay.
about bets. The bet was.
But he likes the Clippers too now because you know Kawhi's on there.
He's
you know, even though they garbage, but
right, they're saying I can't he
not claiming your team, the whole team. He all of a sudden he's from Canada
because he don't play for the Kawhi.
All right, so
listen, we're out of liquor, so we're gonna close the show.
Are you a Golden State fan?
Because of Steph Curry, hell yeah. If Steph Curry went to Miami next year, I'm going to be a Miami fan.
So you're a part of the bandwagon.
Right,
you go ahead and jump on board with him.
I like Steph
Go ahead and jump on board.
You know what I like? The fucking New York Knicks, and we are balling right now. Cousin Troy, you see us.
Yeah, he's a Law fan. I give it to him.
But thank you, Troy.
See what we doing.
Julius
Randle.
I
No problem, man.
Appreciate it, Troy.
Y'all have a nice one, man.
Yeah, appreciate you, Cousin Troy. Thank you.
Happy New Year.
I hope you get a stimulus check for
Stimulus checks are on the way.
$1,700, and they don't realize they gave you $1,700. Thank you.
Hey, spend it wisely, man.
That boy LaMelo was out here balling.
Yeah, he got a triple double last night. I seen that.
Balling.
I seen that.
F around and got a triple double.
Yeah. Fuck around and got a triple double. He damn sure did.
He was only one assist away the night.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Sports, dude.
All right, guys. I guarantee nobody know about this person. Now,
I do.
I've been giving y'all Jews, and they be all males. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a female Jew. I guess you pronounce it Alethea Gibson. Alethea Gibson. She's a professional tennis player.
It's Althea Gibson.
Althea.
That's what you say, Althea Gibson.
Yo, that's definitely an old name.
Because you know they gonna bust your ass because you ain't pronouncing it right.
I'm pronouncing it right. I do apologize.
I don't fucking know.
But she's an American tennis player and professional golfer.
That was it.
Yeah, that was it.
Your eyes are they're like half Filipino.
And I want some
That
more.
was on New Year's. That was on New Year's? No?
He was like that last one.
Yeah. The last fucking dragon. The last dragon.
Anyways, guys, real quick. So we're gonna keep on going. So she was the first black female to win a Grand Slam with the tennis.
So not Serena.
No.
Not Venus.
Nope.
Who was the first sister? Say her name again, please.
Say her name.
Athea Gipsy. 1958, she won both. She was also female athlete.
58, y'all. Right. He did this shit back then. Yeah,
right. While it was still separate bathrooms.
Yeah.
Correct.
We couldn't even drink out the same water fountain.
The same
fucking honky.
Yeah,
fuck type of shit.
And she was a female. Like not male, and a female.
Right, a black female.
But I think the athletes of the black athletes back then got paid way less. I think the ones
deal with so much more bullshit
and dealt with more bullshit. I think the ones nowadays are fucking prima donnas.
Yeah. And they getting paid way more.
Like these dudes were working and playing and still had to live in conditions of regular folk.
Nigga said, I got to deal with
Couldn't
social
even
media.
Stay in the same hotel with their own teammates.
They had to deal with racism. You fucking crazy? So, niggas walked outside and they was lynching a black man. Are you fucking crazy?
I mean, they're still doing that. They're still doing that. They're still
doing that.
They're still lynching.
You're right.
But like I said, shout out Gibson.
I mean, it was
the athletes now today are pampered compared to. I'm saying the athletes of.
I mean, capitalism has definitely rose their monetization value. Definitely. Capitalism has raised their value. But what I'm saying, listen, you can't blame capitalism on them getting money.
Because it's the same thing with actors and actresses. They make how much more money than they did.
I'm just saying.
That's that Seinfeld comedy. Yeah.
Oh, okay, you don't get the words. Okay.
No,
the money that they make now.
No, I understand.
Okay, but what
I understand that. What I'm saying is this, though. They're still giving way more.
Bro, they were prima donnas back then too, bro.
Are you serious? Jackie Robinson was a prima donna?
Fuck you think Jackie Robinson was a prima donna?
Bro, come on.
Bro, the Rat Pack, them niggas, and there was some things that they got and play, bro. Bro.
These dudes nowadays.
I tried, y'all. Baby bladder got to go back.
Bro, did Jackie Robinson get lynched?
Wait a minute. Okay. I'm not saying lynched, but was he chased out of places and couldn't go and
bro, we're experiencing that right now.
Not Steph Curry and LeBron James not go anywhere. Like,
bro, they just had 10 years ago somebody get what's his name? Cephalosha? Didn't he get dragged to the ground?
Is that? We're talking about there was only one guy.
There's a lot of stuff happen that you don't know.
There's no reason to be.
What up, fellas? This Vegas Sports News. Jimmy, I feel what you're saying, bro, but they was kind of prima donnas. It's just different ways that they were sheltered. Because Jackie Robinson could play like that. He still went through the bullshit, but he still was protected by his teammates because he could play. It was certain things he got access to that other black players didn't get access to.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's just different ways. Yeah. I'm not saying he didn't experience some of the same racism and shit that we dealt with, but he was sheltered because of the way that he could play, bro. That is a fact.
Okay, let's talk about
that is a fact.
Let's talk about how much he got
It's
paid.
a different era, bro.
I'm pretty sure he wasn't getting paid what they were getting paid, but he was getting paid. He was getting paid more than most black players were getting paid at that time, bro.
So how many other black players were playing when he played?
But that's the argument
even
that
if that's the case, he's still getting paid as a black person back then.
Because
he was still winning, bro. He was still winning. He was getting paid.
Compared to whom?
Compared to the motherfuckers working in the shop or having to work for a living.
How many LeBron James salaries are out there? How many Steph Curry salaries are out there? All them niggas ain't getting paid the same.
Look, Jimmy. Even Charles Barkley, Patrick Ewing, wasn't getting paid what the players getting paid now, bro. But they was getting paid back then, right?
Right.
Okay. The salaries is ridiculous right now. You can't compare that.
And that's why
that goes to the word. That goes to the word capitalism. And that's probably why the majority of the black players don't speak up, like the ones that's making. Like LeBron James can say whatever the fuck he want to say. He's gonna get paid. But somebody like Austin Rivers ain't making that kind of money like he making. He can't speak on that in fear of losing his bread.
Right.
LeBron James' brand is way the fuck up there. So it's a difference, bro. It's a difference.
Guys, I'm agreeing with y'all. My argument is not that. I'm talking about the level of, I know times have changed, but the level of what they make now, because times have changed. Why can't they make less, though, is what I'm saying. Why is it that for them to be special, they get higher levels of money to be quiet. When Jackie Robinson started this, he couldn't. There was no.
That's the key word. Okay, what's the key word you just? The key word you just used was start. It had to start somewhere. It started there. He paved the way for LeBron James to be making the kind of money that he's making right now and to be able to speak out like he can. So it's a start. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. No, you totally right. That's where I'm at with it. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just a level of where it at. Now, the error definitely, like, that was, it was blatant. They had to go through a lot of stuff, but
what I said was, at this stage of it, they're spoiled.
I don't think they're spoiled because,
bro.
All right,
they're spoiled, but you don't feel like Jackie Robinson was spoiled back then. He was afforded a lot of things that a lot of black people, period, was not afforded
so I look at
to.
it like this.
No,
that's like saying,
but that's the same thing that white people were.
That's
all I'm saying.
I'm trying to help
if
you.
You're an
He's trying to help you out. Go ahead, sir.
That would be like saying, like, all right, so going back to like the Capitol Hill thing, white people have a privilege to not get shot. We don't.
Right.
We're just asking them or asking that we not get shot like them. You understand what I'm saying? So the fact that players are afforded different opportunities and stuff now doesn't mean that they shouldn't have been afforded them then. It doesn't make them spoiled that they're necessarily getting this now, because they really could have gotten it all along. Jackie Robinson
they basically reaping the benefits that they should have been getting. They get now
because he was just being treated like the white players.
Right.
Exactly.
That's how everybody should have been treated. That's how all the black players should have been treated. They didn't get spoiled. He just got treated like a regular human being, unlike all the other black people.
It wasn't regular because it was still less than what they made. It was just more than what the black man made.
Right. So he didn't get spoiled.
But that's not spoiled. When you're supposed to, and he was getting less than what the white man was getting. So how was that being spoiled? He's just getting paid for.
So what? So let me ask you a question. Why do you feel like LeBron, somebody like LeBron James, is spoiled now?
I'm not going to say spoiled. Okay, because the amount that all athletes. I'm not going to single LeBron out.
I'm just using an example. I'm just using LeBron as an example. That's just the first name that came to my head.
It's crazy that somebody can get $500 million to throw a football. That just simply
$500 million to throw a football is ridiculous.
Okay, but so are you saying that for the white man as well?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool then. I'm cool. We're in agreement then.
No, I didn't single black people out, but we just.
Okay, all right.
I can't hear.
But definitely, bro. I think athletes are prima donnas. Most of them. I think $1 million. I think you should make.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
What about me? You can't hear me?
Nah, you good. You good. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead,
I think you should get I think 100,000. Like I think a couple of 100,000 is good. $1 million is good. But when you
how do you
yeah, but 100 million. But 100.
They're not bringing that whole million in. After taxes, they might be bringing in 500,000.
Yeah,
so
but
they're not bringing it.
I mean, but all they doing is playing ball, bro. Like I mean. Look, I mean, the way the economy is,
educators are living on $32,000 a year.
Okay,
and
teachers,
Patrick Mahomes just has $500 million.
Teachers who are way more important than to bring up the economy and to help life move on futures.
But do they teach that stuff in school though?
Teach
or
what?
Do they teach a curriculum?
In school? Okay, so private school teachers. Let's go with the private school teachers. Either way, they still don't make as much money as a low level NBA player.
So if you want to go there, what are the teachers? What are the teachers branding right now? Like, what are they doing to bring money back into the school? Is there a brand out there? Is people going out there buying their stuff? So that's
but our children go to them every day. I
understand that part of it. I understand that part of it. But what are the teachers generating? What kind of revenue are teachers generating to bring back into the school?
They actually provided knowledge.
I've been lost for the last 3 minutes.
I know, right?
Right. I don't know what the fuck is happening right now.
He's lost. But I feel you. But I mean, I just feel like the funds are misappropriated. If we're in economy issues, right? We got dudes making 500 million, 300 million. We're not in it. There is no loss of money. There's no loss of money anywhere. We're just putting the money in the wrong fucking places. You know what I'm saying? Like
right, okay.
But
can I say something?
So everybody should.
It comes all
So
down to
everybody
branding.
should
Like
be on the same
if
level.
if the people making that money doesn't
So
give
what
back
should
to the
it be?
schools or the
Okay,
community,
so what?
then
Okay, give a definition.
where's the
of
money
what it
coming
should
from? The
be.
teacher's not generating no revenue.
That's
There's no
what I'm
difference
saying.
than you
What it is
than
right
you
now
selling
is
your
what it's
hoodies and t-shirts right now. It's bringing in money right now. You know what I'm saying? It's all about revenue, right?
It's bringing in money until the world's coming to an end. What do we get out of spending all this fucking money on church? Like, what are we gonna do when a fucking bomb hit recently and there's no more football? What are we gonna do? Like, that shit is irrelevant, bro. That shit is irrelevant to life in actuality. We just follow it. Like, niggas shouldn't be making $500 million and
that's
gamble.
one player on a 53-man roster.
There's
Okay,
millions
so
of people on the team making.
if the world ends and there's no money, then what difference does it make?
What I'm saying, your money in itself is irrelevant.
So why are we? I'm trying to get the point.
I'm just.
Yeah, I don't.
If the world ends,
I'm lost.
okay, because I'm
okay.
I don't know.
Bro, I'm just trying to make a
point
point.
on Jimmy's. Like,
My
$500 million for anybody playing a game is excessive.
I get it.
So now, if we're saying like, because they're bringing in such revenue, should they be making millions potentially? But to say, all right, this person playing football is worth $500 million.
So it should be a cap on salary.
And somebody that's teaching
So
32 kids every single day is struggling to pay their rent.
Okay,
like,
but
oh,
listen, but what are those teachers producing right now that will put that
our
money?
future?
Our
Literally
future.
Nigga, if I give you
That whole knowledge part is there, but what I'm saying is, in order to keep that running, what kind of revenue are they bringing in?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. How are they going to be able to keep paying those people?
Because all I gotta do is give you one. If I give you one every 5 years scholar, every 5 years a mathematician,
most of the people who created, bro, most of the people who created things dropped out of school.
That's what college lives off of, alumni.
School, they didn't drop out of middle school.
All colleges want to produce the most prestigious people so they can just keep giving back to the college. So you could do the same. You could
people always say that and then not think about all the people who are rich.
So let's just take that. Let's just take the highest part of it: a lawyer or a doctor or whatever. They max out at $150,000 a year versus somebody making $600,000. I mean, $600 million a year.
$500 million. How many 500 millionaires went to college, bro? How many? How many
went to college,
bro? Listen,
they might not have finished.
You keep talking about sports, and I'm talking about regular.
Why are we arguing about that?
We went into all different levels of. You were talking about teachers just a second ago.
I was talking more than sports players.
That's
okay. So what I'm telling you, I'm going to the picture of
it's a business.
How the money works in capitalism, and you know that. So what I'm saying is that
how can you continue to pay teachers this much money? Is that what you were saying?
Can you let me finish?
I'm just come on.
It ain't me this week, y'all.
Talk before he
just say it though. Get to the point,
bro. If you have $500 million on one person and you continue to pay those people over time, how are you going to generate that money to be able to pay? You're going to take from the person who's making money?
Exactly.
Or
I don't understand.
Fellas,
I understand. Where are you going to get the money to pay the teachers throughout time, bro? How are you going to keep generating that money?
Listen, guys.
That's what
that's
I'm
the 10-year.
Okay.
Listen.
I'm not saying pay every teacher
Colin and Darren. That's $500 million for 10 years, correct? That's $500 million for 10 years. That's what we're talking about.
How many teachers are out there?
Now listen. How many of 500 million players are?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but there are also 100 million players. There are also 300 million players. There are also 200. There are 80. There's too many.
So you're saying divest that money, take it from them.
I'm not saying invest anything with it. I'm just saying they're overpaid. Is what I'm saying.
I finally caught up to this whole fucking conversation. I'm just saying lost for the last 10 minutes and
but what I'm saying, if you're saying they're overpaid, how is that money going to be So they're gonna be the ones that generate the money.
I don't care
about.
Listen, I don't care about that. That's not my job.
You just saying
I'm
basically.
just saying basically
that
they're making too much money for playing football
So
or
movie star
basketball. Like I'm not trying to figure out
sports. Period.
You would
making too much
could
money.
You,
If this
could you
is an
imagine the
economy.
effort a teacher would give if they said,
what are y'all trying
if
to
they
figure
based
out?
it off in incentives, right? So they said, hey, 60% of the kids that come through your path, if they graduate, you get $500,000. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever the fuck. I'm just making up a number. You know what I'm saying? But could you imagine how hard them teachers is gonna go?
I get that, but what I'm saying is that when a company makes money, right? A business, okay, but the people who are paying them is the owner of the teams.
I understand.
That's the people who pay them. So that money is going to go to either the people that paying him that's making him billions of dollars, or back to him. So what I'm asking you is, if you're saying that they're being paid too much, does that mean that the owners have to pay the teachers that money that are being generated? So where are you going to get the money from to put those?
Yeah, that's all we saying.
They can donate the money.
Bro,
They could donate money
into. I'm just saying
to teachers.
The
and
way the
those funds.
system is designed, capitalism or whatever you're
It
saying.
is. I think it's trash. but
Okay. All I'm saying is that they're making too much money. Also, fucking entertainers. They're making too much money to do what they're doing. That's all I'm saying.
We placed the wrong value in
That's
different
all
things.
I'm saying.
I get it.
That's
But
literally all we've been saying the whole
But
time.
if
That's
the
all I'm
value
saying.
doesn't make and continue to generate
because
money,
we put the wrong value.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
Jimmy, let me ask you a question. If you're an owner and you're getting all this money back coming into you, they're generating this money. You think they're gonna pay them that kind of money if they're not getting the return on their investment? That's the only thing that we're talking about.
I understand.
They're getting some kind of return on their investment, so they're not gonna just give a motherfucker $500 million that they not getting 2 times the return. You feel me? That's why the owners got so much control.
I do. So we need to call it what it is: the United Corporation of America. Then that's what we need to say. That's what we need to stay inside of staying United States of America. It's the United Corporations of America.
Yeah,
it is. Absolutely.
Because I'm not mad at the owners. I'm mad at us.
I'm not mad at nobody. We're allowing.
It falls on us.
That's what I'm saying. It falls on us.
Yo, we got 3. Yeah,
We're
Going back to the conversation that we had earlier.
I get it. They get paid too much. I agree with that. But as far as how capitalism goes, it's like eventually that money gonna run out if they're
getting a
not
massive
producing it.
return on their investment. That's why they're getting paid that much. You're not just gonna give a motherfucker all this money if you're not getting return on the investment.
Okay,
it's just that simple.
It's our fault though.
Yeah, no,
because we're the ones that we're the fans.
It's even further our fault.
But
see, hold up, because it was even further our fault. Forget that we'll go pay $150 to get a good seat at a fucking game. What we just said at the crib when we was at the crib. We'll pay $1,000 for a fucking iPhone that we know some Asian kid got paid 12 cents for the whole fucking week to make.
A corporation.
Knowing that Apple, knowing that Samsung,
Paid
knowing that
13
whoever
cents.
this fucking company is just
Paid
made
13
1,000 times the fucking profit that they got invested in this one fucking particular item.
Okay,
we'll
but
do that.
Zach, you
just
posted about the whole Bitcoin thing. You invested in that because you see it.
Yeah.
You investing your money into it because you see it rising, correct?
Yeah, and I'm gonna milk this shit, and I'm gonna milk this capitalist fucking society because I'm a bigot. I am a fucking bigot. I will say that it's wrong and turn around and do it. Goddamn.
But see, there's teachers out there who take capitalism and invest in stocks and take their little retirement money and do all the things, and they got millions. You know what I'm saying? Some people. I understand, but there is.
Because I can ask all of y'all this question. Are y'all investing in the school right now? Are y'all investing in them teachers? The money that keeps generating from your podcast right now, are you investing into the teachers in the school?
We don't make no money.
Hell no. You invest.
You know why? You know why, D? And it's the God's honest truth. Why?
But real talk. Just be honest.
But no, because I'm gonna give you the reason why. Because we can't honestly take $1,000 check and give it to the Atlanta public school system and hope the right thing gets done with.
Exactly.
Why you not? Why can't? Nigga, y'all all done illegal shit.
No, what we can do now, we can go by the. Yeah,
I'm saying to you, we all went to Denby High School, nigga. We graduated, nigga. You can go get the money back there. Why y'all ain't giving it to there? You know what I'm saying? You're not investing there because it's not winning right now, right?
Because we can't trust them to do the right thing to do with the money.
What I'm saying to you is you didn't post Denby High School, nigga. You posted Bitcoin, correct? That's all I'm saying. It's the capitalist society. You're gonna go with what's winning right now.
I agree with that. I agree with that. To close out, I mean, for me personally, you know, I do. My school, we have to pay into the. We donate money every year to our schools, to Fulton County schools, because that's where my kids go. You know, like I do things like that. But that's small in it because they say if you pay lottery, it's supposed to go to the schools. So if I'm buying lottery tickets every day, then I'm doing my job. I'm doing my due diligence because the money's supposed to be going to the schools.
Right.
So that's better than me giving all this money to the NFL, where I'm not getting a damn dime back, or NBA ticket, or NBA league pass, or I'm not.
True indeed. I agree with that, but you had a Seahawks hoodie on today, right?
I'm on the live. I mean, no longer. Hat. Hey, what do we all got on? What you got on?
It's still paraphernalia at the end of the day. It's what you like. It's what you supporting, correct?
Sophisticated savvy.
Yep.
Hey, we're gonna send you. Yours is already.
Hey, look, and I'm supporting it all day. We had a conversation. I need that. It's
yes, it's in the mail.
You know you dig holes, wise guy.
Yo, we gonna wrap it up this week, D. But it was very deep, heated conversations, man, that we had.
Oh yeah, no doubt. It's always love.
Yeah, definitely, man.
It was a good one.
Well, we'll shout out you on the next time around,
yes,
my brother.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you
as
always, man.
All right.
Be good, brother. We love you.
Y'all, we gonna go
no doubt. Love y'all, bro.
Yes, sir. Another great episode. Sports
man.
Dr. Do It All. Conspiracy
Info
guy,
conspiracy brother.
Colin.
Disco 100 Radio. You know what I mean? Like, click, subscribe to every fucking thing.
Or we're coming through, then we're gonna slap the fuck out you.
I'm telling you. World War Z, a.k.a. I am the sole proprietor of South Dakota. I took advantage of the goddamn calamity in Capitol Hill. I own all that shit now.
This guy here.
Don't you worry about nothing. We getting all the weed legal.
VIP, a.k.a. Jimmy D. Williams, code 45.
Son of Jarrell.
Son of Jarrell.
We out of here, man. Bing, bing, bing. We love y'all, motherfuckers.
Peace.